vlogging. I could have swore that my battery would have been dead because it was sitting in my gym bag for about three or 4 days, and it has been a long time since I've vlogged. I've been doing a lot of sit-down videos, trying to be a little more informative because, guys, that is my ultimate goal, is to help people, and I really... Fucking fade, bro. That's sick. I'm getting so many comments about my fucking hair. It's crazy. So many people that haven't been really into work as much, and then they see me, they're like, wow, you have hair. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that fucking neo-Nazi shit. It's hard to see because, yeah, there you go. Usually I like spike that up a little bit, but I was at the gym getting all sweaty and gross. Had a leg day today. I kind of blended 2 workouts together because my knee was really bothering me, so I kind of pussied out last week, and I'm still recovering, so I don't want to push it too hard. I did my squats and my deadlifts today, and then some ham curls, and did an extra set of deads, almost like an AMRAP with 315 pounds. But I didn't push 100% to failure. I just did 20 reps or so. So that was that. Definitely got a burn. Definitely worked hard. But squats were looking decent. I did 3 sets of 4 with 345 on the bar. And then deadlifts were 445 for 3 sets of 4. So decent weights, not working obviously to failure. Keeping it about an RPE 8 or 8.5. I definitely want to do a video more so about training. I did that somewhat informative video on training earlier on in the week. In my 3-part video series, Training, Nutrition, and Supplementation, which I know I haven't uploaded the other ones yet. Obviously, I'm just waiting. I'm kind of filling in the gaps with some shit that you guys have been missing out on. So, training has been decent. It was weird because my leg press was broken at my gym, so I really couldn't leg press, and that's a big part of the program. 4 sets of that's one of the main mass builders in my program, along with squats and deads for legs. But so that kind of threw me off for like 2 weeks, and then dealing with a few minor tweaks. I wouldn't really call them injuries, but my back was really, really tight after doing those AMRAPs from last week, or not last week, last training cycle, and I never really recovered. Took me about 2 or 3 weeks, and then my shoulder was kind of bothering me too, so I was feeling a little snapped up. So I took a few extra days off in the last 3 weeks, probably 2 extra days off than I normally would, and I feel great now. Very tired lately, and the semester started back up, so the only classes I really have to take, I had to take an extra class just because of financial aid reasons. I already accepted my package, so I was kind of forced to take an extra class. We're taking food and beverage cost control, which is essentially managing budgets and things for restaurants, or it really applies to other areas in business as well. I'm taking walking for fitness. That is my physical education credit, and I'm taking pathophysiology. So that's going to be a very difficult course, and the fact that it is practically online is very difficult because you have to find the motivation to actually sit down and do the work, and it is a lot of work. I've taken Chemistry 1, Chemistry 2, Biology. I've taken Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2, a whole bunch of other courses, higher level courses, upper level science courses, and this one is by far, I would say, the most work. So studying on my own, as well as multiple discussion questions, and just, it's in-depth, and it's very difficult. But I like the challenge. That's why I picked that class. I could have picked, some shitty gen ed class, but I figured I would go for a challenge, and something that I would actually probably use, or at least would challenge me intellectually. So that's the purpose behind that. That's an update on the semester. Still working full-time at my job. Training 5-ish days a week. It kind of depends based on my work schedule and class schedule, the number of days that I work, because sometimes I'll have to go 4 days in a row, take 2 days in a row off. Sometimes I'll overlap and take an extra day off the next week. I prefer to do it 2 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off, if I can. But if not, it's not a huge deal. I just make sure that I'm able to recover for the next workout. So that's kind of an update, guys, on where I've been. My weight is coming down. I haven't really said to anybody why or like what the deal is, but just because I'm not a fan of like people cutting for certain reasons or like anything like that, other than like really doing a mini cut or like a contest prep. But I'm kind of doing a little bit of a mini cut. My weight was a little bit high than I would have liked it to be, and also I'm going on vacation too. I'm not one of those vacation dieters, but just losing a little bit of weight, and it's definitely going to benefit me in terms of body composition too. So currently, I didn't weigh myself this morning, but the other day I was 213 and some change. So I'm assuming probably 211 today. Again, macros are real easy. About 60 grams of fat. Sometimes I'm pretty much between 50 and 60. Carbs, I'm around like 300. And protein is between 225 and 250. The major thing that I've changed though, guys, although I'm eating less fat, because that's really what works with your body, with my body anyway. You got to figure out what works for your body. But with my body, low fat diets, I can eat so much food, you know, replace the carbs with the fat, and I just get shredded fast. Not that I'm shredded by any means, because I'm not. I'm still off season. But really, those wasted calories on fat, I would definitely rather have like almost double the carbs. You know, I was able to diet on 500 carbs, 180 protein, and 40 grams of fat, and then like I'm not really losing nearly as much weight now doing 70 grams of fat, 325 carb, 225 protein. So you see, that's a good way to tell how your body handles calories. You could also do a DNA test, which I'm really thinking about doing. They're a little expensive, but you could find out little things about your body that are kind of interesting. So that's kind of what I'm at now, guys. Again, expect to get a little bit weaker just simply because of the lack of sleep and also a slight deficit. Nothing too crazy. Just trickling my weight down a little bit, and supplement-wise, I have a kind of neat regimen that I'm taking right now, which I could go over in depth. It's just kind of to maximize GH levels. But the main difference that I've been doing is intermittent fasting. At least like a 16-hour fast on days where my schedule is really fucked up, but I prefer to do about a 20-hour fast. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, guys, and it's working great. So I'm going to close out this video. This is just a short update on what's been going on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.